Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige recently had to further explain how Marvel's Phase 4 was intentionally different than what came before, and how it was a period of giving the fans some breathing room and introducing new concepts before we get back to everything is going to hell. I'm honestly still very amazed that Kevin Feige can keep a straight face this many years after the start of Phase 4 and have to answer with a straight face the same thing over and over. But this is what happened. So, during a recent event talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige was once again asked if he could elaborate on the interesting concepts and why Marvel's Phase 4 was all over the place and why it didn't focus on beloved characters for the entire time. And he, with a straight face, had to sit there and say, well, if you look at Phase 4 and what we started after Endgame and Far From Home, it's no different than Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. You have the projects that connect to the bigger picture that are already teasing what's coming with the big bad. He points to Loki, he points to Multiverse of Madness, he points to Spider-Man. But he says, then you have those characters which people look at and go, I don't like this character. Why am I going to be invested in this character? And he points out Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, aka when they were first announced, people were already saying, but I like Iron Man. Why would I want Doctor Strange? Or who's going to watch Ant-Man? So he's just saying that it's the same thing every phase. The reason that Phase 4 had more of it, and it's evident, as he says, is because Phase 4 had to come out much quicker because they missed a whole year and a half worth of release content, because they did, and also the fact that they've increased the amount of output in terms of content. So when they get to Quantumania and beyond, there's still going to be some of these ideas in play, but largely now you know the direction they're heading in, and it's going to start to be a lot more clearer in terms of the big picture, which, still, how is this still a thing? How have people watched, or evidently, or allegedly, been fans of the MCU since the beginning, and literally missed the point where they say the same thing, like clockwork, every time a new superhero that they don't like is introduced? But then, here they are now saying, but I love Ant-Man, he's always been great. Yet it's the same people, the same hit pieces and websites and tubers that were saying, this is the death of the MCU. Ant-Man, nobody likes this. We truly are doomed to repeat history over and over because nobody learns anything.